Hello, my name is George. I'm a mechanic and I know everything about cars. I know how to fix them. I even know how to drive them. But I've got some good news today during this video, and I've got some bad news. The good news is that if you have a problem with your car, just call me. I'll give you my number. My number is 404-393-3205. Okay, just call me anytime if you have a problem with your car. The bad news is that I won't be able to help you because I'm busy. I'm too busy. I have a lot of other business with fixing cars all the time, fixing cars. But there is a way. There's always a way, and that's the purpose of today. There's a way to fix every problem. So don't worry. There's always a way to fix every problem with your automobile. Okay, we're not talking about boats today. We're not talking about taking your dog to the veterinarian or anything like that. Today has to do with automobiles. And if something goes wrong, you're going to learn the trick. So be patient and follow me. Let me introduce you to some of what I've got. But actually, this is kind of embarrassing for me. Unfortunately, this is we found it in a junkyard. It's a broken Pinto. They were about to use it as scrap and sell it off for metal, but I said, no. I can fix it. Do not destroy this car, because there is a way I can fix this car. And they said, whatever, take it. Okay. Don't worry about it. I will fix it. Now, let's go over to this is one of the best cars on the road today. It's a Mitsubishi Pajero. It's the best car basically that's out there on the highway right now, driving. And it's not a boat. Like I said, I'm not talking about boats today. I'm not talking about dogs or trees or anything else. That's a car, this is a car. Today is about automobiles, okay, and how to fix them. And there's always a solution. Okay, like I said, we'll get to that. Be patient, okay? Calm down. Okay, now follow me, please. Okay, as you know, this is a tire. This is one of the tires. There's 4 of them. Okay, every car has 4 tires. Okay, but what we're gonna do is open the hood, and I think that the hood is in here. How to open the hood is in here. So I think you have to pull this. Yeah, so, I know a lot. So follow me and let's open the hood. Come on. So. They taught us that at the academy. How to open the hood. It's crucial. But stick it in the hole there. That way the hood won't fall back down. So this stabilizes the hood so that if a mechanic like me, professional, has their head here, this won't land on your head and slam into you and force you to eat the engine. Because at that point, you'll lose control and you won't be able to fix the problem. Now let's come in, Gerald, come in here. Now let's look at what we've got here. Come here, let's get a closer look at the engine. This is the engine. So, without this, the car's not going to run. I mean, I think, most people know that. Even the mechanic knows it. Okay? Now, take for instance this. This is the 90210 valve right here. This is the 90210 valve. And this is the X-Box right here. Now, when the Xbox breaks down, what you do is at this point, you need to call a mechanic because he knows a lot about the Xbox. And that's what I wanted to, that was my main point is when the Xbox, for example, if the Xbox breaks, you call a mechanic. That's the secret. That's what we're trying to convey today. Okay, that's what you need to do. Okay, so do you understand? Any problem can be solved with patience and understanding. Just, for example, if this light, for example, if the light bulb, see this is the headlight, and without it, at night, you would not be able to see. Because at night, as you know, at night, it gets very, very, very dark. And street lights aren't enough. And you have to have headlights. And when a headlight actually burns, come here. You know, they've seen the, come on. Now, when the headlight goes out, you call a mechanic. He'll fix it. They know all about stuff like this. Don't worry. They can fix it. Now, okay, we've had enough of actually, you know, I've told you that this is the best car. You just have to trust me, okay? And like I said, remember, if something happens to even a car as good as this, that's the best car on the road, call a mechanic right away if there's the problem or any issue. Call a mechanic, no problem. Now, okay, yeah, and then you just kind of like, see? You know, that's the last, that was on the final exam, how to close the hood. We learned that. It's tricky because sometimes it doesn't close when you, never mind. Oh, well, follow me. I want to show you the last car, okay? This is an American car called a Cadillac. And like I said, once again, it's not a boat, it's not a type of tree, it's not a breed of dog or light bulb or anything like that. This is a real American car called a Cadillac. Follow me. Yeah, this baby's brand new. Got shipped over from America. And it's always guaranteed to get you where you want to go. It's always guaranteed to start. Okay, you can guarantee that. As a matter of fact, why don't I show you that it will start? Why don't I show you that? And you know, you can trust that it will always start. And there's no way you could ever, you know, even dream of just worrying about it not starting. So if it's locked, you have to use a key. Let's see if it's locked. Oh, well, we're in luck today because it opened. But I do have the key because the key's right here. But if I didn't have the key and it was locked, I would have to find the key and it will, let me show you something. Let me just really show you something. Let's lock it. This is the key for the Cadillac. And lock it. Now look. So it's locked. At this point, it's locked. So you need the key. Okay? This also was on my final exam at the academy, which I cheated a little bit on the exam, but I passed. I cheated. I admit I cheated on the exam, the mechanics exam, but I passed. But I was on the learning as you go program. So now, when you unlock it, you can get in the car. So first you have to use the key, like they taught me. I remembered that part. Oh my God. Okay, so you unlock the door like this. The door opens. Now, let's try to start this baby up. Look. Well, okay, that's a good sign. The horn works. That's a good sign. Because at this point, you know there's a chance that it could start if you call a mechanic. Now, I think in this case, I'm a trained mechanic, as I told you. So it must be the tire, because I can hear it. It's the flat tire. It's got to be a flat tire. Let's look at the tires, okay? And remember what I told you. Every car has 4 flat tires. If they're flat, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere. But let's check all the tires, okay? Well, let's close the door because we don't want to. At this point, I'm sorry. I'm really embarrassed because it's a Cadillac. I told you it would start, but once again, never give up. There's always hope. There's always hope. Now this tire seems to have air. Yeah. So let's check the other tires. Come on. Okay. So this tire obviously has air. See? Okay. Now, did you see? Okay. So now this tire here seems to have enough air to get you, where you want to go. If the car started, you would be able to go to the mechanic and fix what's wrong. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to lie, but I mean, come on, it's a Cadillac. It's supposed to start. But calm down. Come on. Now let's check the 4th tire. Come here. Now actually this tire seems to not be flat either. But let me tell you something. If there was a flat tire, okay, obviously you wouldn't be able to go to the mechanic, because if the tire's flat, obviously you can't drive a car with a flat tire. It just can't happen. We learned that, every day they would repeat it over and over at the academy. When the tires, if there's at least one tire that's flat, don't drive it. Don't drive your car. So at this point, the mechanic would have to come to you and fix your tire. And this is actually what I really need to do right now. Even though all my tires work, there's a problem with the engine. I've just figured it out. So don't give up. Whenever there's a problem, what you need to do, don't call a doctor. Don't call a podiatrist. Don't even call your best friend. What you need to do is call a mechanic. And bottom line, always call a mechanic if there's a problem. Okay, have a good day, and don't worry, always have patience, because there's always an answer for everything, like I've just explained.